Okay guys, so the first thing we're going to get down is the fence. Now the fence is just a way for me to communicate with somebody before a fight happens and not expose my whole body to being physically assaulted. So it's popular in a lot of different styles. They have a form of it, but we're going to have an exact way to do it, an exact way to get into it. So on video or in a court of law, it looks better for me and it's not aggressive looking, all right? But it's just going to transfer over to a fighting stance seamlessly, okay? So the first thing I'm going to start with is a conversation stance left lead, which means my left leg is just slightly forward and my knees are locked, okay? And somebody comes up to me, close to me, and they're starting to elevate physical violence verbally, okay? So I'm going to go into my fence from here. Now, I like to give an exact version of how to get into the fence, all right? So this is what I want you to do. I want you to put your triangle, like your hands together like this to make a triangle. Your thumbs are going to hit your eyebrows, and you're going to bring your hands out like you're doing a push-up plank, just that far. So not that much, and not back here, just like I was doing a push-up plank on my elbows, okay? So I make this triangle, I go to my eyebrows, it comes out to there, and then I lose the thumb and the fingers. So there's like a 4 or 5 inch space between my two hands, and my hands are on an angle, just like tri-tac, the symbol, okay? And it's comfortable for me, okay? Now the way I get into this with my footwork is, if I was here in a neutral lead, I wouldn't step forward, that would be aggressive. I'm gonna step back. So it looks like he's pressing and I'm backing up. Relax, buddy, okay? My shoulder line is straight. So I'm not taking an angle, everything is straight on, and I'm making this. So when you put into it, when you're trying to get the hang of it, just do it static at first and get it, and then add it with your footwork, and you're gonna naturally go into it. Okay, once you understand where it is, you'll have your sweet spot. It's about roughly 3 or 4 inches for your hands apart. Your hands are going to come down on a triangle. You're not going to be bull necked yet because you're talking to somebody, you're having a conversation, and you're not going to be in a fighting stance yet because you're not in a physical altercation yet. You're in a conversation stance. Hey buddy, relax, take it easy. Okay, you're not going to talk to people like this or like this. It hasn't gotten that far yet, okay? But it's the prerequisite for that. All right, so work on this, and then we're going to take it into the fighting stance. Okay, so same thing, my hands are down, somebody comes up to me, starts a verbal argument, and it looks like it might get physical. I want to set my boundary line between me and them, so my hands are going to come up into the fence. Okay, so I have something between my face and body and them. Okay, our fence is going to come up. Just like I explained in the prior video, exactly how to get into it, where to position your hands. But now he goes from a talk to a swing. And now my footwork is going to be from a conversation left lead to a fighting stance. Okay, and all I did was open up now. So it might have started here and now it goes to here, but nothing changes up here. And I'm not going to tip my hat by making a shape yet, but I'm getting ready.
Can't say shape.
Frame. Okay. Okay, so from my conversation stance, my rear leg is going to go back so I get more structure. My heel is going to go up, and everything with the fence stays the same. Okay, so from my conversation stance, my fence was here, and when I go into my fighting stance, my fence stays the same. I'm not going to tip my hat by doing a downward flow or a frame yet. Okay, because I want to use that to destroy. So there's no punches that have been thrown, but he's getting ready to punch, or he pushed me, and now we're in more of a dueling fashion. So now I'm going to work from a fighting stance. However I arrived at that, this is going to be our fighting stance. This is our conversation stance for a left lead. Okay?